Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the final chapter of Season 1 of King's Raid. We got ourselves a new patch and I'm going to explore it with you guys. But not before a public service announcement that will answer a question that I get a lot. We got a sponsor for the day, LD Player, that one emulator that I keep using every single time. The stability on this emulator is very gorgeous. Got some macros in there that will allow you to, well, if you don't want to play, can't play once again, no problem. Multi-boxing, no problem. We got all of this. So either way, I really do enjoy this one. And I would recommend it to everybody. And I have been doing so for the past. Look at this background. It looks absolutely fantastic. I actually got this one as a screensaver on my phone. Either way, when you get to the Central Orville, you can get yourself a new hero, Isaiah, with a lot of goodies, but we'll get into that in a little bit. For what it seems, we gotta enter a dungeon within the story mode. You can get yourself some nice freebies. Oh, she got the stiletto, heals everything. Oh my god, if there's one kryptonite I got, it's these boots that go up to the thighs, man. I was not ready. Oh, look at the boat. I'm getting distracted. Oh, if you will see that at your final moments, you could just simply say that you have lived a great life. I'm gonna call her Emilia from now on. For those of you who see ReZero, you know the deal. But after doing a few story modes, you got yourself this lady for free at a 5-star. How you doing? Stat with a box cutter. Funny thing that comes with this, she is only 5-star, not T5 yet, so that is 1.5k rubies that you can get for free. And after giving her the big smack, you got yourself a neat little trick. You click Max Purify, you hit it, and then once you press yourself to transcend, you press the back button. Once you do that, you skip the animation because we're not going to look at that, because we're going to have to do this several times. For those of you who don't know that trick, watch my speedruns. There's a lot of hidden tactics that you can use to make sure that you fix that. For the stats that she needs, it seems to be a mixture of HP, attack speed, and mana regen. And I am not quite sure whether it should be MP per attack or MP per second, but from my perspective, since she can dispel herself, it seems to be mana per second, and the fact that she is a priest, which does have a great mana perk. And here we go, freebies. Give me that 1.5k, thank you very much. Here you go, baby. I want your unique weapon. I want a unique treasure, that would be fine. I could like myself at least some condoms, because you never know what might go wrong and who I might meet. So once you have then checked out the freebies, we're obviously gonna do something with this. And for this, there are two that I want. For a PvE, it seems that increases the number of the ally with the highest attack by 1. Effect additionally increases damage dealt to non-hero enemies by 3. However, the S3 seems like a PvP thing because it increases invincibility, blah 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 blah. But we'll get to that later. And to give myself maximum luck, we give Kane some liquor. We're gonna give him 3 of it, and we're gonna click some PP. But with that being said, let's just get it started. 100%. And I wouldn't be gambling otherwise. Oh, but here we go. Of course it does not work. Let's at least get a break even so I can get it myself at least a 3-star. Can I? Okay, thank you very much. That is good. Okay, can we go to at least a 4-star today? That would be very nice. Seems like it could be. Okay, I'm assuming we won't be getting it anymore, but wow. Okay, today is gonna be trash. 50 something%. Wow, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, 25%. Oh my. Did you just see that? Oh man, okay. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep. If we went the 100% route, we would have at least had a 3-star at least. The blacksmith said no. Yo, he said a whole lot of things among that. And I'm not sure whether that is in the terms of service. That's all that I can think about. Either way, one of every artifact because, well, whatever. And then we're gonna try and at least upstart. Wow, I just wasted so many tickets, man. This is about, and not even a 3-star. I was like, oh, let's get break even. The power of the PP did not prevail. That's all I know. This is so sad. Okay, nick this one, nick that one, and even all of the rolls are gutter, man. What the absolute. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that one has attack speed, critical damage. Nope, I want HP on all of them. You get 7 selected tickets if you. Oh my god, I have this feeling it won't get me anything either way, but critical damage, critical resistance. There's nothing on these that I want. Oh, we did this one. 50%. Let's go. Yo, of course. Can I? Yeah, of course not. Not surprising. Okay. Oh, we got another one. 1,000 extras. Let me watch and get MP recovery per second. Well, it's about the lowest rolls ever, so I do not necessarily care. Okay, 33. I am about done with this game. Yo, put some numbers in the chat. Am I gonna make this one or not? Press a 1 if I'm gonna make it. Press a 2 if this thing is gonna absolutely not work. Let me know. What is it gonna be? For all of you to press 2 if you guys are right, I'm banning all of you. Let's go. Holy balls, man. Okay, which one do I ban? So in any case, let's look at her S1. Lots of text, but basically self-dispel gives a little bit of healing, scaling off maximum HP, and it actually does some damage to the enemy as well. Looking like this. She is a mid-range character, but for what I can sense, this skill will bring her up to the back of the enemy. It will reduce attack speed. It will consume, once again, some HP of yourself. Once you press it, it's hi, I'm here. And from what I've heard from several people, it can actually kill you because you jump between the boss and your tank. Then moves back to the ally with the highest attack and heals it for a little bit and increases the target's attack for 0.1%. Now, if you do have a gazillion HP, you could assume that this lady will grant you a little bit of attack. Once again, it consumes HP. But if you have nothing to move back to, then it's a little odd. By the time you get yourself 4 of these pieces, the S3 opens up and it dispels negative effects from self upon use, grants invincibility to all allies within a wide range of self for 3 seconds, prevents enemy from receiving positive effects. So this is basically Lucius, but better. And if you get the UT3, it will reduce mana. That is ridiculous. Afterward, creates a field that lasts for 12 seconds after the location. Every 2 seconds heals allies, blah blah blah, equal of HP, and dispels negative effects. The enemy within the area take also increase all damage, so both physical and magical applications. Isaiah consumes 50% of what? You want me to kill myself like that? Luckily, if you do have her on a high HP percentage, it will not likely to kill herself, and with a high unique weapon she will heal herself up. But let's get into that reasoning. But one of the interesting things with the S3 is with the self-invincibility for 3 seconds. You can then heal yourself up once again. Take a little bit of recovery lines on her, and she will absolutely not die during these phases. And she can then, in a sense, be immortal to whatever. Combine that with the UT3 Offering of Atonement, increases the duration of the invincibility by 1 second and preventing the enemies from receiving positive effects. That is beautiful. The only thing that increases is allies recover MP by this and that. Oh, loady load. That is sick. So you gain mana, you lose mana, and I think this is a pretty great addition if you think about it, to combine her with a diver, so you can dive with your diver to just keep them healed up, invincible to everything. I see many options with this. As for the other UTs, UT1 increases the duration of the shield for 1.2 seconds, going up to be a 3 second. Silence stays 1 second. The uptime of the shield is only 5 seconds, which isn't that long, so it does have a downtime, unfortunately. But this could be quite interesting if you max this out to keep yourself a shield. However, within the current shield break meta, I don't think the UT1 is that useful. As for the UT2, hit target will increase damage, blah blah blah, and the target's attack speed will lower by X amount. This doesn't lower the all damage, does increase, however, for 15 seconds. I do have a feeling, however, that this is dispellable. But then the skill that we haven't gone over is S4. At the beginning of the first battle, reduces own damage dealt to enemies by 50%. May it be HP, may it be something else. Every damage will be reduced, which then could mean that she absolutely does nothing. I am willing, however, to test her out with a Happy Pumpkin to see whether her HP scaling actually does a ridiculous amount of damage, where you can jump to the highest attacker for no apparent reason and just blow them into bits. And increases damage taken from enemies by 25% because you got a gazillion HP because she skills with that. Okay. Increases damage dealt to enemies of allies excluding self by 10%, so she basically gives you some extra damage. Great, but this is not a great layer of damage, so it doesn't take as much. And the allies take 10% less damage. Nice. But then, additionally, grants Baptism of the Goddess effect to the ally with the highest attack, increasing attack by 10% and defense by 10%, which is pretty great in a way if you would combine this with a lot of warrior. Like with a bruiser team, this definitely sounds good. So if I would take at least 3 of her perks, it would be these for bossing, because it increases the damage overall. Whether that will be enough, I am not quite sure. After that, mana recovery per second rises. Well, it allows her to use her skills because both her cooldowns and her mana are super high, which also begs me to think about, is she really that good for PvP? So on a first look, Isaiah looks like a very fun hero, even though I got myself 2 2-stars that absolutely make no sense. Fill bonus are right off the charts. But I will be building her regardless because everything that she has scales off of HP, and I do have a few amount of items that could really scale well with this. So I'm very curious on what content she will be good at, but we will have to look into that a little further along the way. Another thing that has been added is a Super Pass. Super Pass allows me to get wet. From the looks of it, I got just about everything. Come here, give me all these freebies. I'm scared to even look at my unique weapon at this point, man. But oh, loaded low, give me all that. Okay, so I'm gonna keep trying this one by one. I am scared for dear life, man. I'm not ready, guys. Yo, in the chat, is this gonna fail? Did I finish the story? No, man. Put some numbers in the chat. 1 is gonna work. 2 is gonna fail. Let me know. I need some to work. I'm not ready for this. Let's get it popping. Hey. Yo! I'm done with 100%, bro. I've never had this before. Yo, everything that I invested into Vespa, I need this back. Somebody signed a petition I'm done. This is over. Yo, if this is gonna fail, we're gonna pack our bags, bro. Yup. This cannot be. This simply cannot be, bro. Yo, we found it here. Somebody give me my stuff back. Yo, this is a rig, bro. You seen it here live. The shittiest luck ever. Try a different one first. I'm not trying. I'm done, bro. 100%. We're at 100. Yeah. Do I have another option, you ass? I'm gonna aim for that 4-star somehow. It would be better for me to get the UTs. Yeah, 3-star GGs. This should have been getting me a 5-star, bro. Here we go. Oh, that makes up for it. Oh my god. You guys want to see another project that I was working on? Yo, let's go. All about it. Bing. So, now that we're looking at this Heart of the Abyss, right? If I could make this one work, can you imagine how many I failed already? Let's just put another one next to it. Hit the end. It can, okay, I don't care about the new weapon anymore. Bye. Hey, I got lucky in different kind of stuff, man. Oh, here we go. 25%. Yo, gambling habits through the roof. This is about the worst spending that you can do for your rubies. Don't do it like me. Whatever, let's go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this cannot get any better. Oh, it just got better. Because we crashed the game. Yo. We're literally 1 hour and 22 minutes and we haven't even gotten to the part where we play the game. And this game is telling you to just stop. It is over. It's enough. You gotta quit this. This is the final chapter. Somebody play some sad music. All jokes and luck aside, we got this great last chapter of the first season that really put me on edge. I got goosebumps throughout the whole thing, and I would definitely suggest, even if you quit the game, come back, play it, see the whole story, and feel involved with it. I'm super curious what is going to happen within the next chapters in season 2. I'm definitely hoping for more character progression on one of my guys, which is Chase, so stay tuned for that. And the newest piece of content that got added are the ArcDIM and ArcXDIM raids. These are both physical and magically oriented, so if you are either magical or physical, it might be wise for you to grab yourself a friend and clear this accordingly. The reason why it's smart to clear this is because you can further enhance your TM gear, which means that you can get yourself items to increase attack, crit damage, whatever you want on a luck percentage. But we will go over that in a little bit. First of all, we are facing the physical boss, which obviously for a tank, physical block, HP, MP defense everywhere would allow you to win it. The gimmick about this thing is a high dodge percentage, which means if you build a currency on your damage dealer, you will be just fine. But characters like DLK and Cecilia will always hit anyways, and therefore are very viable in this run. On the other hand, we got ourselves Magical, which has heal rate reduction and has the ability to make sure you get no shields whatsoever. Why then is Fall of Frey in this team? Well, her heal rate increase is pretty good, and in a sense, with more defense you get more survivability along the way. But within this week I will provide you guys with a guide that pretty much gives you every single piece of information that you want, and hopefully we will come up with some neat tricks that can deal with most of these raids. I know there are already a few of them discovered, and one has to do with a golem assassination, but like I said, that is for a later time. So once you're done with that, you can then use these acquired pieces to increase your damage of your regular gear. Starting off with the left one, you just get 1 enchant. You get 2 enchants from the left one with a certain percentage chance. Then you have the third one, which can give you 3, and the last one will give you 3 all the time. Now, do be very sure on what you want to get. Because for instance, on a character like Mediana, you only need attack, and it's easier to then use the single lines to complete your gear. If you ever want a PvP, it seems better to get yourself at least one of these. But to give you guys some of a reference, I am going to look for an attack and a crit, because if I can get 4 crit pieces, I can get another attack line in. That is currently coped with a 160 crit line. And this can be very obnoxious, very hard, and next to near impossible. But at the end of the day, it is all about luck. Crit and crit damage could actually be one that I'm willing to take, but like I said, I'd rather have myself attack than critical damage. And here you guys can simply see how busted it is to get something that you actually want. Alrighty guys, that wraps up the video. If you like this video, found it entertaining, make sure to like and sub if you haven't already. And there will be more Isaiah videos to come. I will be seeing you guys in the next one.